Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
$7,000 over the past year.
So really just doing this because one, you get the extra cash, and because as being a single mother, you need the help in order to transport your children because how old are they?
14, 15, 17.
14, 15, 17.
We've all needed some extra cash at one point or another, whether it's picking up overtime, selling things around the house, or cutting back on spending. But one woman found a different way to boost her income, one that would eventually cost her everything. For 2 years, she worked as an assistant manager at Pep Boys, handling sales, inventory, and day-to-day operations. But behind the scenes, she was running a secret side hustle, selling company tires under the table to a friend who owned a rental car business. Her scheme was simple but effective. She would ring up the tires, process the sale, and then delete the transaction, making them disappear from the system. With no record of the sale.
Stupid, you a dummy. Regardless of what you delete, they have a record somewhere of all of that. Or at least they'll have a record of you deleting it. They might not have a record of exactly what you deleted out of the system, but they're definitely going to have some sort of record somewhere of what was deleted, on the dates, times, all of that. Yeah, she's an idiot.
The missing inventory went unnoticed, at least for a while. At first, she played it safe, pocketing a little extra cash here and there. But as the money rolled in, so did the temptation.
Yep,
Before long, she had stolen a staggering $97,000 worth of inventory, right under her employer's nose. Here's what happened next.
$97,000 over the past year. Most of that was tires, $57,000. So basically, she has a friend that owns a rental car company on Orange Avenue, and he brings his cars here. She writes a ticket, puts the tires on his cars, and then deletes the ticket. And she said he pays her $50 a piece for the tires. And they average $170 a piece is the one she's giving them.
And she didn't gave up the name of that nigga's shop, the location. Damn.
What's this guy's name?
They about to come looking for him.
CJ?
She said he goes by CJ, but she said she thinks this is his real name. Because she also gave him an engine that's worth over $25,000. She wrote up this ticket, but he has the engine. He took it. This is not paid for. But she believes this is his real name.
Okay.
So
how could you give someone a fucking engine and think that at some point in time it won't go unnoticed? Tires, okay, couple of tires, those can go misplaced. Okay. Some windshield wipers, little chemicals, you know what I'm saying? Maybe some bulbs, some lights. But bitch, an engine? The fuck? If you walked outside in the morning and you lift your hood up out of the car, nigga, and your engine was... I'm not even...
So, yeah, like I said, I can give you copies of all this, or the originals and the copies for myself. But in addition to all the tires, she also been defrauding us through Lyft. She's been ordering Lyft rides, charging them onto bogus work orders for herself, her kids. She's having Lyft go pick up her kids at Harmony High School in St. Cloud and drive them here after school. And then she's getting rides for her boyfriend and for CJ. So Lyft ride was like $1,800 in fraudulent.
So bitch, you don't even got a car. You stole $97,000 from a car company with all the bitch. You couldn't save up no chicken to get no car. You rather put the money towards Lyfts and Ubers and all that. But bitch, you couldn't save up to get no whip. Oh, in a year, you stole 97 bands from these people, and you couldn't save up a couple bands to get you a car. She's a fucking moron. I don't care, man.
On Lyft rides, the engine.
This is all over the course of the last year.
The Lyft ride was 3 months, August through November. Okay. That was recent. The engine was recent.
Just doing dumb shit.
A brake job to the guy where she loaded all the tires last week into the Mercedes. They also did a brake job on his car for $1,462, and that wasn't paid for. And
so what vehicle came here for that brake job?
It was a Mercedes.
Is this the same one they're loading the tires into, or a different one?
That's the only one I saw because that was the most recent.
Okay.
So I saw her do that it was Friday evening, where they waited till the store, she's the assistant manager, so as soon as the store manager went home for the day, she had that guy back the Mercedes up to the first bay door, and then she helped roll the tires out, and they stuck them in the back of the
Did you get a tag for that car, or does
You
that
doing
show
all of
anything?
this in front of the cameras.
It may be on let's see if it's on a ticket.
Like, damn, bitch, you in there by yourself with the computers in the back. You done think, damn, like, let me try to go cut these cameras off. Let me try to go turn them. How about you, something? But you just gonna do it all. That's what I'm saying. You motherfuckers be getting comfortable. Like, how do you steal $100,000 from a company like this and think that nobody's ever gonna find out anything? Then you doing goofy shit like getting Ubers and lifts for fucking CJ. Your kids are one thing. Getting your kids lifts from school to your job because you can't get them because you at work, that's different. I'll let you slide on that. But bitch, CJ, we getting lifts for fucking CJ and your boyfriend? Come on.
Sales Mercedes?
Yeah, so apparently the assistant store manager over the course of the last year has been mainly stealing tires, having people, some guy named CJ who has a rental company
She
out
put that it
Orange.
was a temporary tag, so there is no tag on it. But she said that the tires were not for him, but sometimes she said she uses this guy to do courier services, to like deliver maybe merchandise to other Pep Boy stores. So basically she called him and said, hey, I need you to take these 6 tires to my friend, which basically she stole them for another friend, and the guy with the Mercedes basically just delivered them to her friend.
No, what she was trying to do is she's gonna try to make it seem like she don't got nothing to do, like she wasn't knowledgeable of the stealing. I feel like she's gonna try to throw that card like, yeah, he was just supposed to help me take him to another friend, and he ended up taking them and then stealing them and taking them for himself. Watch, I bet you she's gonna try to play that card.
Telling you, right?
Right.
Okay, so yeah, so somebody down in Orange Ave has a rental company business.
Yeah.
And she's been stealing tires and giving them that guy. That guy pays her $50 each set of
It's
tires.
a lot less than what the tires
They
are.
go for about 126 each, he said. She also gave an engine to somebody for free that was valued at about $25,000.
She admitted.
Look at her face.
Brake.
Look at her face when she heard
She
engine.
said. She also gave an engine to somebody for free that was valued
Engine? Yeah, dumb bitch. That bitch is dumb.
at $25,000.
She admitted.
And recently brakes for about $1,700. And then lift rides from August to November. She's been using
$1,800 in lift rides
have
for
kids
her and
picked
her
up from high
family.
school and brought here, and her to go other places and stuff. That all isn't authorized.
So over the past 12 months, she admitted to $97,412.85.
How are you guys tracking those individual transactions?
Heavy on the 85 cents. They need all that.
We did get a report.
Need all that back.
We have a report that is called the
Roll it.
non-finalized special orders, and this store flagged as like the 3rd worst in the entire company.
God damn.
And so the district manager came in here, I believe, in August to do an audit and inventory of the tires, because basically we had, and I want to say it was about $98,000 that never went through the register, that we ordered and paid for, but were never rung through the cash register. So he came through. He did find some tires on the shelf, but a lot of it,
Where's the other 90,000?
a lot of it he just couldn't account for. But at that time, they didn't know.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready? All right, 108.
They couldn't explain it. But her activity on that report kind of stopped on a dime in August, because he came in and started poking around. So she just
Yeah,
found
she
other
got
ways now to steal tires by just, throwing them on the.
And dude is coming in to do inventory, and you're still stealing, stupid. This is what I don't get. At that point, I would have quit. Put your 2 weeks in, thug it out. Nigga, be employee of the month for the next 2 weeks and get out of there. Why are you still stealing if These niggas are coming in, doing inventory. They're checking the tires. They're running the numbers. They're watching. Not, oh, let me quit. Not, oh, let me get out of here. Not, oh, let me stop. It's, oh, let me figure out another way to steal when they're obviously catching on to what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even gonna say that because that's gonna sound horrible. But yeah, let's go ahead and put the silver things on
The rental cars and all that. So.
Let's get the silver things. Yeah, pull those out. Don't even play with this bitch. Look at her. She think this shit a game. Swinging her feet and shit.
So, I never worked. Alright. How long have you been working?
2 years.
2 years? Okay. Only work for Pep Boys?
No, it's for multiple different shops.
Okay. Always shops? Okay. How old are you? 34?
You don't know how old
Why
you
work for
are?
Pep Boys? Why work for Pep Boys?
That's good.
What's the best company you worked for?
Honestly, the mom and pops. The mom and pops small ones are the best.
Was there a reason you left it? Was because money? Is that the reason why Pep Boys paid for it?
Distance.
Distance? Oh wait, you live around this area?
No, I used to work in a pub that lived in St. Cloud, so this one was supposed to work.
Come on with all the small talk. He don't give a fuck about this.
Well, yeah.
Neither do we.
Okay. So, the reason why we're out here is
Yeah, let's get to that.
employers are concerned about something. We're not just trying to figure everything out, get your side of the story, and just see if there's anything I can do. I'm not even sure if there's anything I don't really know what's going on.
They just want a place report.
Okay,
That's basically
cool.
what they wanted.
So, like I said, I want to get your side of the story, just like how I got their side of the story. So before that, I'm just going to read you some questions right off this card. Okay. So it's probably for name will be and stuff like that. Same thing. So you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand? I understand, yes or no?
The niggas, the one thing I hate about police officers is the way they try to dumb down their way of telling you you're under arrest or we're taking you to jail. He didn't say, I'm going to read you your Miranda rights. The nigga said, oh, I have a couple of questions to read you off of this card. Is that okay? Listen to this nigga.
I'm just going to read you some questions right off this card.
Okay.
So,
They just want a place report.
okay,
That's basically
cool.
what they wanted.
So, like I said, I want to get your side of the story, just like how I got their side of the story. So before that, I'm just going to read you some questions right off this card.
Okay.
I'm going to read you some questions. No, bitch, you're being detained, right? You're being detained. I'm going to read you your Miranda rights. That, like, come on, like, stop, man. This bitch stole 100 bands. We not finna sit here and sugarcoat shit and dumb it down to make her feel comfortable and safe. She's a fucking thief. Let's treat her as such. Cause the bitch not just stealing for her kids. When she out here, you know what I'm saying? Man, we could have used that excuse. Single mom, she got kids, woo woo. But fuck that, bitch. You out here getting lifts for CJ. Nope, not doing it.
So you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Not
yes or no? Anything you say may be used against you in court. Do you understand?
Yes.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer for any question. Do you understand?
Bitch ain't got no attorney. Bitch ain't even got no car. Fuck you afford an attorney. Talking about yes.
If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be provided for you before question without charge. Do you understand?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you talked to?
No.
So, what is going on?
So there was a theft that happened.
Okay.
They were working for these guys. I mean, the table was a rental company. They used some stuff for cars and everything else. That's one of the work orders that you're seeing right here. This is this one right here.
Okay.
Okay, this is the engine. This is the engine for the Land Rover.
Okay.
This is the amount here.
For the engine.
Yes.
Okay.
So the customer came up and took the engine. Without paying for it. Okay. I haven't received any payment for it either. So he's supposed to bring back the court. Which we're going to be waiting on for that.
When was he supposed to bring it back?
Don't know yet.
Okay.
Wait, what? Did this bitch just say he was supposed to bring the engine back?
So he's supposed to bring back the court. Which we're going to be waiting on for that.
When was he supposed to bring it back?
Don't know yet.
Okay.
I gotta wait for everyone. This one here.
I can't hear what she's saying for real.
Works.
I got shit in the back.
I did a great job for him. He said he was going to come in and make payments for it.
Make payments,
He is
okay.
going through some rough time for now as well. Child support, you know how child support and everything goes and all those stories. Everybody has the same story. Alright, so he's been working minimum and everything else because he's been screwed over on that, so I helped him out with that. But he said he's going to come up and make payments. So I don't know if he is. I don't know if he's not. But technically, I don't have a job anymore anyway. So
You're on a layup?
exactly. Huh?
They didn't tell you that?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, they did? Okay. They didn't tell us that, so I have no
talked
idea.
to the district manager.
Oh.
And then I was like, for everything.
These are, so they said they should with a lift.
Yes, the list.
Okay, what's with that? So I from August, September, October, and November.
Okay, so lifts. Stuck here. 24/7, 12 hours straight. No watching on nothing. See,
That's working.
Y'all see the drastic change in her body, in her posture. You see that?
August, September.
Watch when he asks this question, and she does this drastic like change in her body position. That right there tells you that she's trying to come up with some bullshit and she's about to fucking lie. That's all that means, man. Pay attention to the social cues.
Okay, so lifts.
Okay. I'm about to lie. All that means is, yeah, all right, fuck, man, he got me. Let me come up with some bullshit. Think. Okay, cool, I'm going to say this. Boom. That's all that means.
24/7, 12 hours straight.
The liar.
That's working.
Yeah, you see how much help they have right now? Okay, normally it's just 2 people.
Okay.
You see how busy it is? Okay, how are you expecting me to do that?
Very hard. As our single mother.
Bitch, that doesn't mean you steal from us. See what I'm saying? I told y'all, as soon as she did just straight bullshit. Just bullshit coming out of her mouth. If you were to be running a company, white bitch, right? And you saw that somebody stole $100,000 from you, and a large portion of that came from lifts, and you decided to ask them, hey, why in the fuck did you steal this money from me to buy all of these lifts for your children and your boyfriend and CJ? And they respond back and they tell you, if I'm here working and it's busy, how can I go get my kids? How would you respond? Would that make you any less pissed off? Would that make you say, you know what, you're right, go ahead and keep the money, and while you're at it, keep buying lifts?
So I see the lifts.
You're doing the best that you can, right? You're here by yourself. They live all playing the same cloud, I'm assuming.
That doesn't mean you steal.
Back and forth.
Exactly.
No brain.
Exactly. So I
Right.
see the lifts.
So, bitch, you understand that it's your responsibility to have transportation for outside factors when it comes to your job. Children are a blessing, but Pep Boys doesn't give a fuck about your kids. They don't. They don't give a fuck about your kids having to go to school. They don't give a fuck about how far their school is. They don't give a flying fuck about you having to go pick them up. All they give a rat's ass about is you being in there in that ugly ass button up in them tight ass slacks working. That's all they care about. All of the outside factors is what you are supposed to worry about as a parent. That isn't a justification for you to steal fucking money. If anything, ask, hey, can you give me a raise? You know, so I can get a car, so I can start, having a little extra money to Uber, or ask for some sort of compensation first. Bitch, you didn't even ask for help before you stole. Don't fucking use that as no excuse. Nigga, you take your ass over to Saudi Arabia or something, you go fucking still out there, and you try to use your kids as a justification, they liable to cut your hands off and their hands off just because you brought them up. Go out there to these other countries and go steal. They'll chop your fucking hands off. Like, come on, man. Hell no.
Past 4 months.
Yep, since school started.
Stupid.
Okay. Difficult. Where's their school located? Single?
Harmony.
I get it. Being
Great school.
single mother, doing the best you can. Obviously very hard. Sorry that you have to go. So, just like just trying to figure everything out, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
So you said that you're trying to work under the table or something like that.
So I was under the table, so what happened is he come in with 3 cars. I could have me pay for work orders, and then he would pay me cash, and I would delete the work orders.
Okay. How did you get started in that?
He came up to me, he was a customer here originally, and said, hey, I need stuff for cheaper, so let's figure out what to do.
He was a customer here, and so he basically said,
Bamboozled your ass.
What items was he specifically looking for?
It was tires and
Tires and The engines, all this. He's the same person that did the engine as well. Okay, so tires and engines. Okay. How much was he paying you to do that?
His fade clean as hell.
$50 each.
You got a
tire.
good barber.
Okay, and has he been keeping up his part?
Mostly, yes.
Yeah. Okay. How long has that been going on for?
About a year.
About a year. And he was a customer here, just approached you at the front. Just need some extra cash.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's been going for over the past year. Right here, we have all of these special order tires, basically. You work here.
Yes.
You know what that means more than I do. I
Yeah.
barely know what that means. But these, correct, this is your employee number 489154.
Correct.
Salome West. Right. So only you have access to that. These are the tires that you ordered, and they're saying that they never made it to the shop. Those are the tires
And
that.
that they never been paid for through the company. It's made to the shop.
Okay. Are
So
these
where it came from there is up to everything else.
okay? So would these be the tires that you would have given? What's the name of the individual that you're working with?
CJ.
CJ. Would these be the tires that are part of that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. CJ, do you have any contact information for him?
Just a phone number.
Phone number, name, first name, last name, date of birth.
Carlson.
Carl, CJ.
Should be right here.
About to get CJ locked up.
And there's this number right here.
Have you seen like his ID before? Did before
This nigga CJ in jail watching this shit right now. Like, man, ain't this about to... I'm telling
But
you,
you'll
boy.
call him CJ, correct? You know where he
Hey.
lives? Is it the Sparling Hill Circle address?
It's a permit. The gentleman up front, Richard, knows all that information.
Okay.
Should have all that information with the address and everything because I've gotten him this before.
I was finna say, if she know where he live at, she's fucking him. Cause ain't no way you should know where he live at.
So really, just doing this because one, you need extra cash, and because as being a single mother, you need the help.
Nigga CJ's getting free tires and butt.
How old is
14, 15, and 17.
14, 15, 17? Can take her themselves, obviously, not holding up.
Well, no, I don't have his license. It shows in the back. It's going with me.
Oh, working on the car here? Okay. I get it. No, I understand. Like, hard times. Need the extra cash for your kids by yourself. Do the best you can for the lifts. For tires, how have you been getting him the tires?
Usually he comes to fix them up or he drops off the car.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Drops off the car and you just put the new tires on the car. Do you personally do that, or do you make like a work order and one workers do that?
Yeah.
So you're involving other employees in your scheme, and they don't even know. They thinking that it's just a regular customer coming and pulling up and getting tires whole time. It's a nigga that's stealing them and not paying for them. Wow.
And then,
She's a great assistant manager, I tell you that. Boy, I tell you that.
like, never worked in the shop. Barely know cheap tire.
What are you going to do when you catch a flat?
That's why we have to call me. But okay.
Ain't nothing funny.
So this work order one, this was the
Fake
friend.
ass
Jorge is a
laughing.
friend. Correct? Okay, so he's going through hard times as well, but he had every opportunity to pay it. This is like a week now.
No, honestly, he's actually been working.
He didn't ever have no intentions of it.
He's been doing runarounds, errands for us, carrier service for us.
Okay. Oh, so he's also a Pep Boys employee.
No, we're not purchasing.
Oh, okay.
We hire people outside.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Nigga not listening. We just said this nigga had his own shop from the beginning. Why, he ain't no Pep Boy employee.
Anything else you want to mention to us? Something like that? That maybe I'm missing or anything?
I'm pretty sure it's everything.
Alright, let me go talk. You got anything?
Yeah, so I just missed the engine part. So yeah, so the engine was here. Was
Here,
that, you ordered that? You ordered that for his fault, or that was just you
We were
guys having him
supposed to
apart?
put it
Okay, but
in. He is being impatient.
so he just came and picked it up and threw it in his car and had somebody else put it in, or you guys serviced it and put it in?
No, he has it somewhere else. I'm not sure he has it.
So you picked it up personally from like the back, or was it?
Yeah, he picked it up from with the moving truck or a truck from
You really gave him an engine.
Do you know where that is right now? No.
He owns a business with these cars?
He does rent a company, I don't know. There's usually business cards running around the games.
So one other thing that I want to talk about, I just remembered as well. So from last week, they have some type of video.
And I'm gonna stop pausing it. I just gotta say one thing. When it comes to criminals, y'all pick like the weakest niggas or the weakest people to what's the word I'm looking for? Y'all pick the weakest people to accompany y'all on y'all missions. You can look at this bitch and tell that when shit gets sticky, she's folded. When shit get hot, yeah, she's gonna break a sweat. It's over with. Like, this bitch is gonna tell on you. This bitch entire face says, "I will tell if we get caught." Like, this is not even somebody that I would approach and even try to like scheme with. Like, she just looked like one of them.
Friday, it was for one of my friends.
Jorge or different?
No, it was for a different friend.
Okay.
Jorge took it too.
Jorge took it to him, so he was the courier to move those tires. Do that. Okay. What was that friend that you gave those tires to?
That was Paul.
Okay.
He was picking them up.
Did he order those tires or the same thing as the one that was How much was he paying you for it?
He was doing 1,000.
1,000 for each tire?
No, 1,000 for
Oh.
Like, for a tire, nigga? What the fuck? He's an idiot. You might as well just buy him from Pep Boys.
H-O-F?
H-A-F.
That's all you know him as? And Jorge was one whose vehicle you were loading into.
So how does Jorge usually get notified to deliver the parts?
I'll text him.
Do you have Jorge?
I do. You have it.
Is that right there?
Do you have pops on?
No, I don't.
How do you communicate with pops?
Usually he'd come up here.
Come into the store.
Yeah.
What does he drive?
The end of here, like the end of
What's hot?
He spilled all the beans.
Chinese.
Chinese? Like me?
Yes.
Beard?
No beard. No, goatee.
You have social media or anything like that?
I'm not sure. Social media.
That nigga at work. That nigga CJ probably at work having a great day, not even knowing what's happening.
Has he ever been a customer here before?
No. Yes. He has. He's got an agreement here with something else.
You said no figure.
No, yeah, I think he has a
He
goatee.
just gave them another way that they can use to identify him.
Check
your records.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Do you know how much those tires are worth?
Dumbass dog.
So over the
Shut up!
how much you think you made from CJ? What kind of tires he's paying for?
I think we went over everything. It was about, how much? I mean?
How much yeah?
Not enough.
I hear that. Say $1,000, $10,000.
Maybe 10 at the most. In a year.
He's paying $50 per tire,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just using them for his
With the rentals. So we did 338 tires for $50 tire basically.
They did how many tires?
and he's just using them for his
With the rentals. So we did 338 tires for $50 tire basically.
338 fucking tires for $50 a piece. Is that? Bitch gave up 20 bands on tires.
It is $16,900.
No. Told you.
I just sent you the link
I got
this
it.
was. Yes, literally.
16?
Once you screenshot them, you just click
How the
that
fuck did
link.
I get 19? Somebody's math is wrong.
Alright, we're checking one more thing, and then I'll be right back and we should wrap it up.
How often would you say you have seen CJ, like face to face in a conversation? If you're at Walmart right now, talking about, would you recognize him? Would you guys say you're kind of friends or associates or?
So.
But you would recognize him, you guys are on a first name basis.
Yeah.
If I should do a picture of him, you'd recognize him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have him on any social media or anything like that?
No.
Give me 1 minute, make sure they're good with everything, and then.
Okay, I'm good
Have
to
they
go.
talked to you about what's now that? Are you gonna fire you?
Oh, I already know I'm not working here. It's fine. But this manager is fucking pissed off about it because everybody else loves me and wants to hire me. So he's very emotional.
Yeah.
He's like, this is bullshit.
What else do you have to say?
Because everybody else loves me and wants to hire me. So he's very emotional.
Yeah.
He's like, this is bullshit.
What else do you have to say? What did you have to say about it?
He said he's disappointed and he goes, why didn't you come to me? And I'm like, I didn't come to you.
Yeah.
You didn't come to him. If you stole $100,000 from him, you didn't come to him. At least you didn't come to him enough. Shit. 100,000? You giving up? Fuck it. She's.
He said I'm heartbroken right now. I'm supposed to be on PTO. Sorry, Omar.
Has this happened at any other stores?
Can you stand up for a second, please?
Am I walking with you?
Yes, just put your
Can we just walk instead of arresting her?
No! What the fuck? Can't we just walk instead of arresting her? No, you don't get no fucking privilege. You dumb? You're a thief. You stole.
Somebody else can pick him up later.
Okay.
For no good
Do you want to
reason.
give us a specific name? Just say
Oh, man.
down the later?
She was charged with felony grand theft and scheme to defraud. She was sentenced to 9 months in the county jail, followed by 20 years of probation, and ordered to pay restitution in the amount of $97,412.